friends, welcome to my channel. Today I am doing some DIY rosettes, and I already had these the bases of the rosettes made before I made this video because I was using them for something else, and these were just kind of left over. So I don't have a video of how I made the actual rosette base. However, I will include some videos down below of some tutorials that I like to follow. So if you need some help on that, how to figure it out, then I will put those down below. Hopefully I will remember. Let's cross my fingers. If not, put it in the comments if you want to know, and I forget, then put it in the comments. But I'm decorating these two rosettes today, and you will see this first rosette takes a lot of turns. I didn't have a plan. I never usually do, but yeah, I didn't really like the way it was going in the beginning. So there are lots of changes. I sped this video up a lot so that you could see everything without it being too long, because sometimes I feel like when I watch some videos and they cut out so much that it seems like it was just so simple to put that together. I'm like, how? Like, didn't you go through some kind of process? So that's why I like to include a lot of the video so that you can see it's a process. It doesn't just come naturally. Well, I mean, it's a fun hobby that I enjoy doing and partially comes naturally, but it's not always perfect every time is kind of what I'm getting at. And so I know I like to see that in the people and the YouTube videos that I watch. So I thought that would be helpful for you. Because sometimes I get comments that say like, oh, you make it look so easy. And I promise it's not just a 1, 2, 3, it's perfect kind of thing. It takes it's a process. And also the more you do it, the easier it becomes, right? So the more you make rosettes, or the more you make flip books, or the more you make scrapbook layouts, the easier it becomes after time, right? So I've had my YouTube channel for about 3.5 years now. So I've been doing a lot of these and I post videos every 3 days. I haven't for the past 3.5 years, but I usually post, I think it's been 3.5, has it? Let me think. I think so. I think it has. I don't know. Yeah, because I've been married for 4.5 years, and the YouTube channel probably started about a year later. So I think that's right. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. But when you do it so often, when you do it a lot, then you kind of get the hang of things and you learn new things. And I'm watching other people's YouTube videos all the time and learning from them. I'll link a few down below that I love, especially for these kind of embellishments. I'll just link a couple. There's tons that I could, but I'll link a few down below that you might be inspired by, that I know that I'm inspired by. Hopefully I can remember to do that when I upload this video. But yeah, so sorry that it's not super zoomed in. I had to actually edit it to make it more zoomed in after I put the video in iMovie and was editing it. And I'm like, oh, this is really like far away. So the quality might not be as good, but I hope this video still turns out okay and you enjoy it. I'm using lots of different random pieces from my stash, using up a lot of older stuff, which is so great, and lots of stuff that's just left over. I used to have a lot of Christmas stuff, and I got rid of a bunch of it. Not a bunch of it, but I got rid of like some of it in the past couple years, maybe year or two, just so I had... I don't know. I don't want to keep the stuff that I know I'm not going to use, if that makes sense. I want to make sure that I love the stuff that I have, and I'm not just like having it to have it. But I used up a lot of it last year, even with my wild hair kit, because I did like just your regular Christmas mail. And then I also did a December daily. Actually, I don't know if I must have done Christmas mail last year. I can't remember, but yeah, so that meant I used up a lot of my Christmas stuff, which is great because it gives me a great excuse to buy more Christmas stuff, which I actually haven't done yet. Well, okay, this video is going up much later than I'm actually recording this. I'm recording this on November 16th, but I'm waiting for my wild hair kit. So I think that plus the stuff I got from Joann's, which I'm using up, Tuesday morning I meant. I've used up a lot of it now through these projects, but I got a lot of Merry Days from that, and I think for my wild hair kits, I'm going to get some snowflake stuff. Obviously, you would have seen that by now because the unboxing video will be up. But anyway, I am totally rambling, and I apologize for that, but just kind of, thinking out loud, I guess. So I'm hoping to use what I get from my wild hair kit for my December daily. That's kind of what I told the curator when I filled out my style profile, is that I would like cut aparts and stuff like that for my December daily. However, I still need to buy an actual album, so I better get on that one. But I want to do a 6x8 album. Like I said, by now you would have already seen this, so I should probably just stop talking about Christmas. I'm trying to record lots of videos ahead of time, and I want to provide lots of content for you guys for the month of December. I don't know. I wanted to do like posting every day up until Christmas in December, but I decided I'm just going to post as much as I can. I'm not going to put the expectations that it's going to be every day, because then for myself, it'll be like a lot of pressure for myself, and if I don't meet those expectations, I would be like disappointed in myself. And then also I don't want to tell you something that I can't achieve, because I know it bugs me when people are like, yeah, I'll do something, and then they don't do it, and then your expectations aren't met. Like, if you can't do it, then just say you can't do it. So I am fully admitting that I might not be able to do every day, but I am starting to write out a list. Like I said, it's still November. So I'm writing out a list of all the videos that I want to do for December, and doing a checklist when I film, when I edit, when I upload, so that I can get them done. And sorry, rambling. I don't know. I guess I don't really know what to say about what I'm doing. Sometimes when I'm doing scrapbook layouts or Happy Mail, it's easier to explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. But this is simply just shoving different stickers and embellishments in this rosette. And you can barely even see the actual rosette anymore. But I still love how it turned out. At this point right now, or even maybe just a few minutes ago, I was kind of feeling like I wasn't totally thrilled with what it looked like. I felt like this needs something, but I just didn't know what it needed, but it needed something. I'd already put enamel dots on. That's usually like the thing it needs, but that wasn't it. I put enamel dots on. Nope, that didn't help. I'm sticking things in and out and behind and in the side, using the hot glue gun so everything sticks, and I have a bajillion million layers. I'm using foam, and I'm like, there's something missing. So in the end, you'll see what that thing is, or what I felt that thing is. Maybe you're like, oh, that looks complete to me. But at this point, I'm like, I need something to really just bring it all together. And I actually don't have as much as, I know I was just talking about this, but I don't have as much like embellishments at this point before I get my wild hair kit for Christmas. So I had chipboard, I had stickers, I had some wood pieces, but not much ephemera. So anyway, I'm just doing the finishing touches and figuring out, I'm like, maybe I should put something behind the rosette, but that didn't work either. And then I went over to these little words that I have. I only have a few, but I was like, you know what? I think this is the missing piece to the puzzle. And I think it is. And you'll see in the close-ups in a few seconds, everything. But yeah, I think putting these words on really completed it. I only have a few of these words left, which is too bad. So I hope I get some in my kit. Otherwise, I might have to make an order. I might have to make an order to scrapbook.com or Paper Issues, probably Paper Issues, to get some of this collection, some Christmas collections if they have some still. I might be too late to the game. You know what I mean? Everyone's already prepping for December Daily and Happy Mail and all that stuff, so I might be a little late. But here it is, and that word says bells, if you can't tell. But I am totally obsessed with how it ended up turning out. So much better than it was even just 1 minute ago. Like, that definitely completed it off, and it felt a lot better and a lot more complete and how I was imagining it. So these are the two embellishments, and I love them. I hope you're feeling inspired by this. Thank you for watching. Bye.